Good morning. It is Monday. On Monday, I haven't done a Monday in a long time, but because of my filming schedule this week, I'm doing Monday. So here I am. Edie, you're here. I'm producerless. It's just me and Gunner just sitting here. So we'll do Barre-ish Bootcamp today, which, you know what, I'm gonna give this to him. Can you take this off the mat? Can you go over here and get it? Thank you. So you just need enough room to step forward, side, and back from wherever you're starting. If you have a mat, that's an added bonus, but not 100% necessary. I'll be using my body bar today. I've got to go over here and grab it. It's a 12-pound weighted neoprene covered bar. If you don't have one of these, feel free to use a pair of dumbbells, like 5 pounds. If you don't have that, you can either use two things that are about the same size that you can hold in your hands, or you can use no resistance at all. It's all good. We'll do a yoga flavored warm-up that has a lot of upper body stabilization built right in. You can always put your knees down on the plank stuff. It's always an option. We'll move from there into our resistance section. They'll all sort of all flow together. Then we'll put the resistance down and do cardio intervals that all flow together. And then we will finish with core and stretch. So, having said that, if you're watching this after the fact and not live on my YouTube fitness channel, thank you for subscribing to that, sharing it, telling a friend, liking the video. If you're wondering how to find that, there's a link in my Instagram bio. And of course, I also keep all these classes in my IGTV. So everything's there for the taking. If you have any sort of injury, make sure that you stick with the first or second level of each exercise that I do. I'll teach them all in levels, starting with the least intense one. If you have an injury that you have seen a doctor for or should see a doctor for, then please make sure that you've been cleared to do this so that you don't aggravate your injury further. This dog is very needy today. He's not been out for a WALK yet. So he may be around a lot, especially considering no one's home but me. So thank you to everybody who's been able to throw a donation in my Venmo or my PayPal or my snail mail. I appreciate it. It's keeping this going. And if you're not in a position to do that, do not worry about it. If you're looking for that information, it's always on my Saturday social media post. So you can always find it there. I feel like I've forgotten something. After party today will be, he's having trouble getting comfortable. The after party today will be upper body with small dumbbells and a deep stretch with hip openers. That is immediately following the class. I finish class, I post the class, and I come back only live. I don't post the after party. So, all right, so having said what else do you need? Funny you should ask. I'm keeping a couple of towels close by. Gets pretty sweaty in here. And then also a beverage of your choice, of which I'm keeping water in a fancy wine glass provided by Edie. Now, Edie, it might be just the two of us live because I know a lot of other people weren't expecting a Monday class, and so they're off doing other things. So, having said all of that, let's stand up. If you weren't already, get the dog hair off. Now he's standing by the door like, is it time to go? Feet under your hips underneath your shoulders, weight in the middle of your feet so you can wiggle your toes. Take your arms up. Oh, you heard me yesterday? Yes, I announced that it was today, a Monday. All right, wiggle your toes when you're here. Make sure your knees aren't locked. Then find your squat. Reach your fingertips back to where the wall meets the floor behind you. It is Monday. Push down, come up, find your V position at the top. Find your squat again. Make sure you can wiggle your toes, come up in 2 counts, and squat down single counts here. Up and squat. Up. Do it again. One more. Then both arms come up together. Forward fold. Either grab your elbows or let your hands fall to the floor. Either way, your toes can wiggle. Try to straighten your left leg and bend your right knee. Sitting into your left hip. Change sides, straighten your right leg and bend your left knee. Sitting into your right hip. Ooh, my steps in my way over here. And then bend both knees, let your head hang, your tailbone comes up. Slowly unroll at the top, palms together, small squats here. Small squats. 2 more. Then slow motion squat. Let your right fingertips reach to the floor. Left fingertips reach up, push down to come up. Let's try the other side. Sink and take your right fingertips up, left fingertips towards the floor. Wiggle your toes, come up. 2 counts to each side. Sink, reach, rotate, come up. Other way, sink for 2. Now single counts here, sink down and up, sink. Do it again. Let's do 4 more just like that. So 4, 3, reach up behind you, then both arms come up, inhale, reach up. Bend your knees far enough to get your hands to the floor. Step your feet back to find your downward facing dog. Looks like an upside down V. Your heels press into the floor. Your tailbone lifts up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Your palms press into the floor. Then lower your hips to any plank. Wrists under shoulders. Maybe your knees find the floor. Either way, come back up to your downward facing dog. 2 counts to plank, lower 1. 2 back up, 1, 2, lower 1, 2, and up. Do it again, lower for 2 and up. 1 more, lower. This time, hold your downward facing dog. Both heels lift up and lower. Lift, do it again. Heels up and lower. 2 more. Then hold your down dog and shift over to your right hand and foot and bring your left leg up until you feel the stretch behind your right leg. You can stay right here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bend and rotation here, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog where you can stay or lower your hips and bring your left knee into your chest. If you came down, you can hold or you can pulse. 4 more pulses if you're here. 3, 2, 3-legged dog. Breathe while you're here. Both feet to the floor, down dog in the middle. Take a moment. Then shift over to your left hand and foot and bring your right leg up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. You can stay right here or bend your right knee and open your right hip. Breathing in the rotation. If you took the rotation, straighten back out to 3-legged dog where you can stay or lower your hips and bring your right knee into your chest. If you did, you can hold or you can pulse. Wrists under your shoulders. Breathing in and out. 3, 2, 3-legged dog. Back up. And then both feet to the floor. Down dog in the middle. Press in your chest through your shoulders. Then lower your hips to any plank. You can stay here or lower your knees. Either way, right leg comes up next to your right hand. Maybe your back knee is on the floor. Maybe not. Maybe you touch your right knee. Maybe you reach up to the ceiling. Either way, both hands to the floor, engage your core, step your right leg back to find either plank. Try it on the left. Step your left foot forward. Maybe your back knee is on the floor. Either way, maybe you touch your left, what is this, your knee? See if your left toes can wiggle. Extend your left arm up to the ceiling. And then both hands to the floor, engage your core. Slight lift of your tailbone to step back. Try it faster here. Step forward, reach or touch your knee and plank. Other side. Reach back to plank. The right leg comes up. Make sure you're breathing as you walk through this. 1 more each side. Step, reach. 1 more time. Step, reach, hold any plank here. Now if your knees are up, put them down, release your feet. hips to your heels, child's pose. Pressing your chest through your shoulders, breathing while you're here. Then round up to your modified plank. That is wrists under shoulders, shoulders away from your ears. Hips in line with your shoulders. Maybe you bend your elbows a little bit, or a little more, or a lot. Then straighten your elbows and hips to your heels. So that's your pattern. You'll make it flow from here, round up and either hold here or bend and child's pose. So the bend is up to you. It can be big or small. Round up, hold or bend. Do it again. Round up, hold or bend. 2 more times. Round up, hold or bend. On the next pass, come all the way to the floor and lower your chest. Right leg lifts up from the hip and then your left. So you can work here or you can press down and lift and rotate back behind you. 4 more to go. Any level. 2 more. And then press your chest up. Hips to your heels, child's pose. Breathe while you're here. Then round up to a modified plank. Wrists under shoulders. Tuck your toes. Push down. Find your down dog. Bring your knees back to the floor. Release your feet, child's pose. Let's make it flow. Round up, down dog. Lower your knees, child's pose. Do it again. Round up for 2, down dog. Lower your knees, child's pose. 1 more time through, round up. Push down, lower your knees. On the next pass, modified plank and hold. Wrists under shoulders, tuck your toes, lift your knees if you want. Right hand to the middle, rotate to your left, find a side plank. Maybe your right knee finds the floor. Either way, wrists under shoulder, breathing, your top arm will reach towards me and up, underneath your bottom arm. And then single counts towards me, underneath. Do it again, towards me. And then hold your side plank. Come back to the center. Wrists under shoulders. Knees down or not. Left hand to the middle. Rotate to your right. Wrists under shoulders. Maybe your left knee finds the floor. Top arm over towards me. And up. Then under. Single counts here, towards me and up, under, do it again, towards me, hold your side plank, come back to the center, wrists under shoulders, hold or bend your elbows a little bit and hover. If you did, straighten them and down dog. Breathe, press your chest through your shoulders, walk your feet up, towards your hands, forward fold, knees are bent, head hangs, tailbone lifts up. Unroll. You should be nice and warm. All right, adjust your outfit. Grab a sip of whatever you brought to drink. Clear your space. You'll move into your resistance. So I know that Edie, you have a bar. So overhand grip. Shoulders down and back. Feet under your hips, hips underneath your shoulders. Slow motion squat. Push down, squeeze your glutes. Do it again. Then single count squat. So make sure you're not locking your knees at the top. 1 more. Hold at the top. Lower your elbows. So whatever your resistance is, you'll push your resistance up to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Wiggle your knees. Bring your resistance down to your chest, 1 of each. 1 squat, 1 diagonal press. So that's your pattern. Squat, drop the elbows, diagonal press. You can work here in this tempo 1 more time, or you can make it flow slightly faster from a squat, press, squat, press. Yep, that's it, Edie. Left knee comes up at the top. I know, where's Guy? Where's Steve? Where's Ellen? Believe it's Monday, they probably have stuff to do. 2 more. Last time, just the squat. Sink, shoulders down and back. Oh, hey, Steve. We were just wondering where you were. Little squats right here. Twice more. Then your left leg goes diagonally back. Slow motion. 1, 2, tap. Now squat once. Slow motion. Slow motion diagonally back. Tap your toe here. Then squat once. Single counts here. Sink. Tap. Squat once. So diagonal back. 1 squat. So it's a single leg squat. 1 side on your diagonal back. Do it again. And sink. Tap. Squat. So there's no weight on this tap toe on your left foot. There is in the back, but not here. Once more. And then both feet flat, parallel squats. We'll do the other side. 2 more here. Right leg, slow motion, diagonally back. Sink for 2. Tap just the toe, then slow motion squat. 1 more slowly. Diagonally back. Tap, no weight on the right, squat once. Single counts from here. Diagonal, single leg squat. Do it again. Breathing as it happens. It does feel like Monday. School happened. Pajama producer's out and about helping his mom. And I'm alone with the dog. And of course you guys, tap, squat. Do it again. We'll go twice more on this side. So it's diagonal, tap, squat, last one. And then both feet on the floor, parallel squats. Breathe while it happens. We'll go back to the 1 squat and 1 press here. Squat once, diagonal press. Do it again, squat, press. This can be your tempo, or you can make it flow. Squat, press. If you're flowing, maybe your right knee comes up at the top. Squat, press, squat. Do it again. Squat, press. 2 more. Now just the squat. Just the squat. Shoulders down and back. Keep your squat, but take your feet wide. Toes slightly turned to the corners. Now if you're using a bar, you'll flip your grip 1 hand at a time. If you're using dumbbells, keep them in an overhand grip. If you're using a bar, roll the bar to the elbows and lace your fingers. If you're using dumbbells, you bring them up from your overhand grip and take them across your chest. So either way, your bar or your dumbbells are right up against your body. Hold the hip sink, little pulses here. Make sure you can wiggle your toes. 4 to go, in 1, 2, hold your squat. Heels lift up, extend your legs, lower your heels, make sure your toes can wiggle, sink your hips, heels up, extend, once more slowly, sink, press, up tempo from here, sink, press, up, sink, press, make sure you're breathing and that your hips are directly under your shoulders, in 4, 3, work through your feet, and then hip sink 2 times. 1 more, both heels lift up. 1 more, now 1 of each. Sink your hips, sink, heel lift, do it again, sink, heel lift, slightly faster here, sink, lift, sink, lift. Yep, we'll go slightly faster from here, straight through, sink, press. 4 to go, 1, 2, hold at the top, hold here. Bend your knees, lower your heels, wiggle your toes, push down, single count, hip sink here. Little extra today. Hold your hip sink this time. Pulse, left heel comes up for 3, 2, rotates your right. Again, same side. 3, heels up. Rotate to your right. Do it again. 3, 2, 1 more time on this side. 3, 2, right heel comes up this time. So 3, 2, rotate to your left. Do it again. 3, 2, 1. Do it again. 3, 2, 1 last time. 3, 2, just the center, hips sink down and up. Your legs should be nice and warm. Back to parallel right here. Parallel squats. Keep the bar or the dumbbells close to your body. Left leg steps back 1 time here. Step back. Other way, step back. Do it again. The step back can become a hip sink with the toes slightly turned to the corners without leaning forward. Do it again, 4 more. So this is 4, push down. 3, 2 more. Last one, parallel squat. I hope there's no barking about to happen. Do it again. Balance on your right leg, left knee bends, comes up. Press your left heel towards me and back to the center. Press your heel behind you, but try not to lean forward. Back to the center, single count. Heel to the front, center, back. Do it again. Front, center, back. Chest up. Belly button pulling in towards your spine. 1 more time. Hold your leg behind you. Flex your left foot and pulse. So while you pulse, press your left hip towards me. Try not to make it lift and tilt. Keep everything square. Shoulders down and back. Extend your back toes. Hold your pulse. Semicircle front and back. So you can do this on the floor if you need to, or slightly higher, as long as you breathe. 1 more time. Hold your leg behind you. Flex your left foot and pulse. Hip down and pressing towards me. Now as you pulse, bend your back knee. It's about halfway. You should feel your hamstring engaged. 4, 3, keep your pulse, but turn your left knee to the side wall. 4 to go. In 4, 3, hold here. Now bend your standing leg. Your heels meet. Come back up to your start. Do it again. Heels meet. Single counts and bend, press down, bend, straighten up. Breathe. Last one. Hold the top and pulse. Just 4, 3, 2. Shake your legs out. I know. Feet parallel squats here. Little recovery squats without locking your knees. Right leg steps back 1 time. Other side, just make it a step. And then option to sink your hips down. Sink, push down. Sink, push down. Sink, push against the floor to come up. Let's do 4, 3, belly button in. Last one, parallel squats here at the top. Are you breathing in and out? 2 more. Balance on your left leg. Just the right toes. Pick your knee up. Press your right heel towards me. Bend the knee to the center. Right heel goes back behind you. Chest up. Belly button in. Back to the center. Single counts here. Press front, center, back. Try not to lean forward. Use your back and your glutes to find your extension. Back there. Last time. Hold your right leg back. Press your right hip towards me. I'll turn a little bit so you can see it. Hip down and forward. 3, 2, extend your toes, semicircle. And back. Do it again. Remember, it can touch the floor if you need to. Either way, you're moving in a semicircle in your hip. Last time, hold your leg behind you. Flex your right foot and pulse. So hip down and pressing forward. As you pulse, bend your back knee so that you feel your hamstrings engage. Breathe. As you pulse, take your right knee to the side wall. Yup, we'll even it out. 4 to go. 1, 2, now bend your standing leg. Your heels meet at the bottom. Push down to come back up to your start. 1, 2, do it again slowly. In 1, 2, single counts. Bend, press, bend, 4 to go. I know, how's your left booty? Last 2, chest stays lifted at the top. Hold, 4 pulses. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake your legs out. Parallel squats. Now, if you're using dumbbells, bring them down by your sides. If you're using a bar, unlace, unroll. Then flip your grip, 1 hand at a time. Now, whether you're using dumbbells or a bar, you'll see resistance out in front of you. Oh boy, there's another dog being W-A-L-K-E-D outside. I can't say the word. All right, so your resistance should be out of your way. Grab a sip if you need it. I'm gonna take part, sink, up. He's very restless today because I did not take him out yesterday. Pajama Producer did, and I guarantee you it wasn't enough for the dog. And I haven't taken him out yet today. Touch your knees, knuckles up. Knees, knuckles up. Make sure you have room on your sides and a little bit in front of you. Palms together, chest up, shoulders down and back. 2 more. Then your left leg steps out to the left 1 time and to your right. 10 toes stay towards me. This will become a wide squat. Do it again. Push down to come up. Maybe you reach and pull, reach. Pull, push down through your feet to come up. Push down. Do it again. Parallel squats, palms together. This is where you want to have room in front. 2 more. Left leg steps towards me 1 time and back to your right. Now your back heel stays down today. Your front knee bends. Your back leg stays straight. Push off your front leg. Reach behind you, palms together. Reach together. Reach together. 4 more like that. So 4, 3, push off of your front leg, parallel squats right here. Keep that in your head. Let's put those 2 moves together. Starting left, step out wide squat. Over to your right, it's a squat, reach and pull. 1 more, then towards me, left leg comes towards me and reach behind you. Reach behind you. Parallel squats. So that was 4 of each. This time we'll do 2 of each. 1 more squat, wide squat left. To your right, towards me on your left. Other way, step out left. Sink, reach and pull towards me. Then parallel squat, palms together. All right, so that was in 2. We'll do it in singles, which means we split up the sides. 1 wide squat left, 1 towards me on the left. Then we change. Sure. Here we go. Left leg steps out towards me. Other way. Sink towards me. On your left. Option to take your arms straight up and then down. Reach straight up. So sink. Push down, sink. Push against the floor, sink. Push towards me and sink. Push. 1 more time, sink. Push, parallel squats. Keep that in your head. Make sure you have room behind you. Left leg steps back once. Step back. Other way. 2 more. Maybe your hips sink as you push down to come up. Maybe your fingertips go behind your ears and your elbows straight out to the side without leaning forward. Sink your hips. Reach up at the top. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. 2 more. Parallel squats. Keep that in your head. Shoulders down the back. Make sure you have room in the front. Left leg, straight step forward here. Back heel pops up. So So little lift of the back heel, maybe a little sink of the hips. They'll make it a forward lunge, straight forward, arms uncross and cross. Do it again. Uncross, push down, come up. We'll do 4 more from here, and 4, 3, push down, no leaning forward, parallel squats here. All right, let's put those 2 pieces together. The step back hip sink with the fingertips behind the ears and the extension, 4 of those and 4 of what we just did. Ready? Step back here. Sink, reach, sink, reach. Push down to come up towards me. Arms uncross, then they cross. 2 more. Let's do it again. Step back left, fingertips go behind, extend. Behind the ears. 2 more. Now towards me, uncross your arms. Cross them here. 2 more. Let's do it in 2s. Step back left, fingertips behind, extend. Towards me, uncross. Cross. Step back, fingertips behind your ears. And up. Towards me, uncross. Let's do it again in 2s. Step back left. So fingertips up. Uncross, forward lunge. Parallel squat. Now, can we attach that to the first thing we did? Probably. So remember the first thing we did was a side wide squat and a forward lateral lunge, yeah? So on the forward lateral lunge, kind of turn to the corner, back leg stays straight. Let's try it. Left leg, wide squat once. Towards me, forward lateral, other way. We'll do that again, each side here. Sink, push down, towards me, back heel stays on the floor, then step back, fingertips behind. Again, towards me, uncross. We'll do it again, step back, fingertips behind, towards me, perfect, parallel squat. So that's how they fit together. We should probably do it one more time. So once we get it settled, we'll learn the next part. 2 more. Ready? Left leg, side wide, push down to come up. Forward lateral, towards me. Other way. Wide, press, towards me. Do it again. Each side, push down. Once more. Here come the step backs. Fingertips behind, sink, press. Towards me, uncross. Cross again. Do it again, step back, sink. So you're traveling all over your space. 1 more, parallel squats here. All right, keep it in your head. Left leg steps out once, then right. Breathe as it happens. Make sure you can talk. Check your gadget if you have one. Now, toes slightly turned out. Sink your hips if you're ready. So it's basically the same thing we did on the step back with the fingertips, but now it's to the side. Easy enough. Goalpost arms. Goalpost up. Goalpost up. Do it again. Let's do 4 more like that. So it's 4, push, 3, push, 2, hold here. Our elbows up and cross, slightly faster. Up, cross, maybe your heels lift, heel lift, cross, heel lift, cross. On the heel lift, maybe it becomes a jump. 4, cross, push down to come up. 1 more, step out left, goalpost arms. Other side, once more each way, and then elbow lifts, maybe your heel lifts, or you jump. Either way, 2 more. Palms together, parallel squats. This time, we'll break it down. 1 goalpost step out, each way, then 2 elbow lifts in the middle. I have either a dog hair or a stray hair. Okay, so that's what it'll be. 1 to each side, 2 elbow lifts in the center. Here we go, step out. And right, Elbow lift, heel lift, or jump. Left side, do it again. Sink up. Elbow lift, heel lift, or jump. And parallel squats here. That'll hook on from the step back. Ready? Left leg step back, fingertips behind and up. Towards me, forward lunge, uncross. Do it again. Step back, fingertips behind, towards me. Here comes the step out, goal post arms here. Goal post, up, heel lift or jump, elbows, step out left, goal post, sink, up, elbows lift. Parallel squat, palms together. So, let's do it all the way from the top. Sure, left leg side wide once, towards me lateral, other way. Do it again, each direction, sink, press towards me, that is with the back leg straight. Now step back, fingertips behind your ears, up, towards me, uncross, cross, step back, fingertips behind, sink, up, towards me. Now step back, goal post arms left, sink, up, elbow lift or heel lift and jump. Step out left, goal post, heel lift, elbows, maybe jump, parallel squats. Now, we did all of that in fours, meaning we did it 4 times in each one. Let's break that in half. Side wide 1 time, towards me, forward lateral, other way. From here, step back, fingertips behind, sink, up, towards me, forward lunge, step out left, 1 time goal post, other way, elbow lift, heel lift or jump. Palms together, squat here. Check your heart rate, see if you can talk, check your gadget if you're wearing one. Now's a great time to either towel off or grab a sip, or both, you decide. Sink, up. Remember, if you're drinking while squatting, you drink on the way up. Less chance of choking on the water, or whatever you're drinking. Make sure you have room to step forward, left leg, step forward once, other way. Starts out as a forward lunge, which we already know today. We're doing it back heel up, sink your hips, goal post arms, just like we did on the sides. Let's double our squat, but stay out here, straighten up and bend, step back, other way. Sink, straighten, sink, other way. Sink, straighten, same thing. So goal post, reach for the floor, goal post, do it again. Sink, reach, now maybe you reach up. So sink down, sink up. Easy enough. When you straighten the fingertips down, maybe you hinge at the hip. Do it again, that'll play with your balance because you look to the floor. If you're taking the hinge, you have an option for your back leg to lift up. You don't have to, it's an option for more of any level. So sink, hinge, this is 2. Core is engaged, bracing your abs. 1 more, parallel squats right here. This feels a little bit laggy in the tempo. So while we squat, I'm gonna give us just a couple more beats a minute, just because I think we can today. I don't know why, just feels like it. If this is too fast, and it might be, let me take 1 down, 1 down. How's that, somewhere in between? All right, from the goal post arms, step out, right here. Goal post, do it again, elbows up, heel lift or jump. We'll do it again, goal post, step out, sink, up, elbows lift. 1 more, here's the new part, step forward left, straighten maybe, hinge and lift. Do it again. I almost ate it. One more each side. Sink, hinge. Last one. Parallel squats here. All right, so let's break that down into twos. Sure. Step out left, goalpost arms. Other way. Elbow lift, heel lift, or jump. Here comes the new part. Step forward left. So lunge, hinge, maybe lift. Other way. Sink, hinge, parallel squats. That's all it is. I think we can use that extra beat. Squat, straighten, squat, straighten. All right. We have our extra beat. So let's add the new part on to the whole series. Sure. Wait, what brand is my mat? Oh, yes, this will not slip. This mat, Edie asked what brand it is called a Manduka mat, M-A-N-D-U-K-A. Now the thing is, let's go wide, toes to the corner while I explain this. So these mats, when you go to the Manduka site, you'll be like, wait, which mat should I get? They have a bazillion mats. I have two of their mats, two different styles. This one is their, I think they call it a Manduka Pro. It's a little bit wider than the Pro Light. The Pro Light is better for travel, but I will tell you, the Pro Light on a wooden or tile floor is not great. It's not thick enough, but this Manduka Pro is way too much to travel with, but it's an awesome, awesome mat. I literally wipe it down with baby wipes each day I finish. Parallel squats. They're not cheap, and I don't have any discount codes, but it is awesome, better than any mat I've ever used. I get nothing for it except that it's a great product. All right, where are we going? Step out left. Towards me, forward lateral. To your right. Towards me, step back, fingertips behind. Again, towards me, uncross, and then cross. Step out, goalpost arms. Left, cross, elbow lift, maybe you jump, and towards me, left leg, lunge, hinge, do it again, sink, hinge, parallel squat. So that's the pattern. Keep going. I don't know what's with this playlist. Keep your squat. It still seems laggy. Oh, that seems fast. Okay, here's our plan. We'll go again, probably twice from the top. Then we'll do a little hop or pedal, and then finish with our V jumps. Sure, why wouldn't we? Let's start from the top, left side, wide squat here. Towards me, lateral forward lunge. Other way, sink. Towards me, step back, fingertips behind. Press, lunge to me. Then step out left, goalpost right here. Goalpost. Elbow lift, heel lift or jump. One more. Step out left. Yep. Edie, I don't know if you can see the chat. Steve's saying he has the same mat. Parallel squats right here. So Steve has the same mat. And I think Guy does too. And when I first ordered one, I ordered the Pro Light because I thought this seemed like way too much mat. So then I got it's the gray one that I use for a full body weighted workout. And you know what? This one's just better. But the beauty of it, like other mats, it won't slip. It doesn't sort of fall apart. Like the other ones, how they flake off. Hop or pedal here. So pedal or hop. Pedal or hop. Either way, you'll step out to the side or jump. Out, pedal or hop, step or jump. 4, 3, 2, arms finish up, left arm reaches down. 10 toes towards me, see if your toes can wiggle. Maybe you lean. Other way, so it's 4, 3, come straight up. Then wide squat, reach and pull, push down through your feet to come up. Do it again. Hop or pedal right here. 4, 3, 2, arms finish up, left arm, reach. Maybe you lean. Wide parallel squats here. Sink, push down. 2 more. Let's one more time. Hop or pedal here. 4. Yes, you gotta get a good mat, Edie. Arms up, reach. I really resisted. I thought I had a good mat before. Wide squat, reach, pull, but it makes a difference. Under your feet. 1 more, parallel squat right here. All right, see if you can talk. There are some other brands that aren't bad, but this brand stays the cleanest. It is much less porous than the others. Let's see, I've had it, well, the whole time. I started, I think, with one by a company called Jade. It's perfectly lovely, but it doesn't say it's clean. All right, think about where you're going. We'll go from the top. We're almost finished up with the cardio. Whole combo, straight through from the top. We start left, right here, wide squat, reach and pull. Towards me, back leg straight. Other way. Towards me, step back left, fingertips behind. Up, towards me, forward lunge. Left side, goal post arms, step out. Sink. Up, elbows lift, heel lift or jump. Left leg, forward lunge, goal post arms, lunge. Lean. Other way. Hop or pedal right away. 4, 3, 2, arms finish up. Left arm reaches down. Up, lean, again, and wide parallel squats. 4, push down to the middle of your feet. 1 more, palms together, keep your squat. Almost there, shoulders down and back. 2 more, I'm sweaty. Toes to the corners, sink your hips straight down. See if you can talk. Check your gadget. Yes, when I first got this mat, I was like, this seems like a king-size bed. But you know, Edie, you and I are about the same height. Totally fine. Cross your forearms, arms out to a V. Cross your arms up over your head and out to the corners. 1 more slowly. Up tempo from here, so it's cross, V. Bending and straightening. Maybe your heels lift up as your arms cross up. If you're lifting your heels, maybe you press down to get a little air. Do it again. Push, V, push, V. Just because it's Monday, let's do 4 more. Push, V, 2 more. Last one. Palms together. Sink. Push down. 2 more to go. Feet parallel. Squats here. And because it's Monday, why wouldn't we go 1 more time from the top? Left side wide. Towards me. Other way. Towards me. Step back. Fingertips behind your ears. Forward lunge. Goal post arms. Step out left. Sink, up, elbow lift, heels up or jump. Left leg, lunge, goal post arms, lean, maybe lift. Do it again. Last time for the hop or pedal here. 4, 3, 2, arms finish up, left arm, lean, reach. Wiggle your toes. Wide parallel squats. Sink. Push down, 2 more. Parallel squat, touch your knees. 4, 3, the music seems like we should do it again. Should we? Sure. Wide left, towards me, and right. Towards me, step back, fingertips, reach, up. Towards me, lunge, then goal post, step out to your left, and sink. Elbows up, heel lift or jump. Last time, left leg lunge, goal post lean. 1 more. Parallel squats. See if you can talk. You have to move your, keep your movers out of the way, Edie. Yeah, well, Edie, you have a wood floor. Okay, listen, if you have a wood floor, invest in this mat. It does not fall apart. Get a mat. You don't have to buy their fancy mat cleaner. Get a pack of baby wipes. I just wipe it down, let it dry, roll it up. Both arms come up. Inhale, reach up. Bend your knees, tuck your hips and unroll. Let's do it again. Both arms come up, bend your knees, tuck your hips, unroll. All right, stand on your feet, move around, towel off. I'm gonna show you. Right over here, pack of baby wipes. After the class, I just wipe it off, take 2 of them, front and back, and then let it dry. Takes about 5 minutes, roll it up. Stay on your feet. Easy peasy. I think maybe, I don't know, Steve, maybe you remember. I feel like it was like $100. But think of the money you're not spending on a gym. The gas to get there. Some gyms have to take parts. All right, let's turn to the side or not, whichever you like to do. I like to turn to the side. It's easier for me to show you and cue you. Ooh, it's almost laundry day. Just a small hole in this bad boy. But yes, I found when I first started doing this at home, I was used to the mats at the gym, which are pretty good quality, which I think the place on the hill has Manduka, but they have the lighter ones. And then the place I know you from eating, they weren't as nice, but they're better than probably what you're using at home. If I had an extra one of these, I would send it to you, but I only have the 2 that I use for class. And then a couple, many cheap mats. And the amount of money that I used to spend on the cheap mats, I've more than saved my money on this. You buy a $20, $25 mat at Big 5, and then 6 weeks later, you need a new one. So this way you won't have to replace it. All right, yes. All right, have a seat, knees bent, sit up tall, butt bones into the floor or your mat. Arms out front, shoulders down and back, half curl down, and up. Yeah, it totally is half curl down, and then back up. Now on the yoga blocks, I went super cheap because I don't use them very much. I did not get the Manduka yoga mat or yoga blocks for $50. I got them for $10 at Target. Palms together, curl for 2 and up. Squeeze under your armpits, shoulders stay down. Maybe your fingertips reach up to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Curl, extend, come up, extend your back. So try not to slouch at the top right here. Curl, extend, 2 more times. Curl, extend, the next one you'll hold your curl, squeeze underneath your armpits, rotate towards me, keep your palms together, center away from me. Over, single count, over, extend, over. Maybe you extend the leg that you go across, squeeze underneath your armpits, don't let your shoulder blades rise up. Push down, do it again. 1 more each way. Let's give it a double pulse right here. Pulse, other way. Pulse, other way. Pulse. Let's do 4 more times. This is once, twice, 1 more time. Forward fold, round your back. You can keep your knees bent or straighten a little bit. Round your back. Let your lower back release. Actively separate your shoulder blades. Chin to your chest. Inhale. On your exhale, flex both feet. Eyes up. Shoulders and then your body at the top. Tuck your hips. Fingertips will help you roll down. I'm going to give a little scooch. Roll down. When you're all the way there, bring your knees into your chest and rock your knees side to side. Yep, I know, I'm sorry. But you know what? They're a local company. You order one, you'll get it in like 36 hours. I think they're in Carson or Torrance. You can extend your top leg as you rotate over. You don't have to, but you can. And then come back to the center. Knees into your chest. Hands to the side of your hips, palms down. Press your shoulder blades into the floor. I know the temptation is to let them round, so actively press them down. Untuck your hips. Belly button level to your pelvic bone, 90 degrees at the hip of the knee. Extend your back leg to the wall in front of you. Your leg that's in is 90 degrees at the hip of the knee. Slow motion change. 3, 2, you're there on 1, slowly change. Legs to your dumbbells, change. So your legs that are moving are creating resistance to your core. 2 counts to get there. In 1, 2, 1, 2, shoulders down, and then single counts here. Let's do 3, 2, hold and pulse. Do it again. 3, 2, hold and pulse. Same thing. 3, 2, make sure you're breathing. One more time. 3, 2, hold here. Both legs to chair. Neutral spine. Arms out to the side. Palms up. Legs come towards me. Rotate over. Back to the center. Away from me. Away from your screen. Center. Same thing. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1. 2, inhale, pull back with the core. So you resist the weight of your legs, then use your core to pull them back. Exhale, resist, inhale, pull back. Exhale, resist, inhale, palms up. If you want a little more resistance, try bending your elbows, fingertips right behind your ears, just like we did on the step backs, but actively press your shoulder blades and your elbows into the floor. Exhale, 1. 2, inhale, 1 more each way, 1, 2, center, do it again, exhale, for 2, hold in the center, squeeze under your armpits, roll your shoulders up. If your hands weren't already here, bring them here now, either hold or a little pulse. If you're in the pulse and you need more resistance, you can extend your legs on a diagonal. 4, 3, 2, hold, release. Keep your fingertips where they are. 1 more set. Extend your legs up. Cross your ankles. Bend your knees to the corners. Squeeze under your armpits and lift your shoulders off the floor. Now crunch your hips and shoulders closer together. Extend away. Pull in for 2. Resist the weight of your arms and legs. Crunch in. Resist the weight of your arms and legs. 1, 2, extend, inhale on the way in. 2, extend, do it again, inhale. Exhale, same thing, inhale. 2, exhale, do it again. Next time, come in and hold and pulse. Right here, pulse, same thing, 4, 3, let's pulse 4 more times, 4, 3, 2, release. Ooh, knees into your chest. Set your feet on the floor, close to your hips, hands either at your sides. You can grab your towel or your mat. Either way, tuck your hips, push your feet down to lift your hips up. Option to lace your fingers underneath your booty. Tuck your shoulder blades closer together. See if you can wiggle your toes here. You want to feel a stretch on your quads, but a contraction on your glutes and your hamstrings. If your fingers are laced, unlace them now. Then lower your hips. Ooh, bring both knees into the chest. Cross one leg over the other. Grab your knees or a little further down and pull your knees into your chest. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And then release. Change sides. Grab your knees or slightly further down. Ooh, and pull your knees into your chest. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And then release. Both feet on the floor. Pull your right knee into your chest. Extend your leg up until you feel the stretch behind your right, or whatever leg it is towards me. Your back leg can stay where it is, or it can walk out. The funny thing is, this isn't even my right leg. Flex your foot and bend the knee to the chest. Extend. Do it again. Flex. Bend. Extend. Do it again. Flex and bend. This time, hold your extension wherever it is.
to give you the stretch you're looking for behind your front leg. Front arm anywhere on the inside of your front leg, and push your leg to the side, only enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Press your back hip into the floor, flex both feet, push your heels out to the walls. Don't hold your breath here. Then bend your front knee to the center. Front arm reaches to the side. Back arm goes across your front knee, and take your knee away from your screen, but still reaching out with your front fingertips. Breathe all the way in and all the way out. Come back to the center. Change sides. Back knee comes into the chest. Extend your leg until you feel the stretch. Maybe your front leg walks out, maybe not. Flex and bend. For 2, press up. Do it again. Flex, bend, stretch up. Once more, flex and bend. This time, hold your extension wherever it is. Does not have to be straight. Back arm goes on the inside of your back leg. Ran out of music. Press your leg out to the back, only as much as you need to feel the stretch on the inside of the leg. Press your front hip into the floor. Shoulders down, not curling up. Breathe, and then, while you continue to breathe, bend your back knee to the center. Back arm reaches out to the side. Front arm across your bent knee, and take your knee towards me. Actively reaching out with your back fingertips to get a full spine rotation. And then come back to the center. Both feet on the floor. Flip over onto your stomach. Last stretch. Arms and legs all the way out. Front arm reaches back to where your shoelaces would be if you were wearing shoes. Pull your heel to your hip. Maybe bend your back elbow and make a fist to rest your forehead. Try to get your back knee to go straight out from your hip. And release. Change sides. Back arm reaches around. You're so welcome, Edie. Grab where your shoelaces would be. Heel to the hip, hip to the floor. Maybe bend your front elbow and make a fist. Press your hip to the floor. Knee goes straight out. And then keep your leg there and bring your front arm around. Grab where your shoelaces would be on both feet. If you're not quite here, work on it. Grab your heels or your pants. Once you're here, press your feet into your hands and lift your knees just enough to feel the stretch on the front of your legs. Maybe you lift your chest and open your shoulders. And release. Hands to the side of your chest. Press your chest up and take your hips to your heels. Child's pose. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Then round up to a tabletop. Wrists under shoulders. Tuck your toes. I know I'm long today. Tuck your hips and round your back. Chin to your chest. Push down through your hands and feet to lift your tailbone up. And walk your feet up towards your hands. Forward fold. Your tailbone lifts. Slowly unroll. One bone at a time. When you're all the way up, this class is done. All right, now I have to film Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Not here. So, no class until Saturday, but I'm doing Saturday at 11, and then next week will be regular. Oh, it might not. Shoot, I lied. So I'm doing Saturday, and then I'll do Sunday, and then I might have to do Sunday, Thursday, Saturday. I have a lot going on these next couple weeks, so I'll post it, I'll tag you guys, but I'm Saturday at 11, and then my Sunday class at 10. Okay? So, yes, you too. I have no producer, so I'm going to make a graceful exit out of here. I'll be back in 5 minutes for after party if Steve wants to join me. Upper body and your towel. See you Saturday.